get in here. It's wanting to be tricky. There we go, it's coming. I'm just gonna pull it out the other end here. All right, we're gonna get into our little tutorial. I was gonna do my opposite hand, but then I decided to actually do a different look. So we're gonna do our live on our fingers here. Just get these out. Let me get this set up real quick. Our little fingers. All right. Okay, we'll start with this guy here. And let's go ahead and extend this. I'll kind of zoom in here so you can see better. There we go. All right, let's extend this guy. Let me move this out the way. Okay. Let's get some extend here. And we'll just do a natural color. This is Cover Morganite by Young Nails. It's a really pretty color. If you guys like kind of, you know what it reminds me of? Because I noticed yesterday, it looks a lot like V Beauty Pure's Bad and Bougie. That would be this color by Young Nails. Cover Morganite. All right, let's get our little guy here. Let's get our nail form. We don't need a big extension, so we'll just fasten this here. There we go. Make sure it's lined up here. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Oop. It's not the easiest on these plastic guys here. Just get that up there so it will stay eventually here. Pat him down. Let's lift this guy back up again. He's not really running. Let me get a little bit more juice here. Let's get another one at the tip here. Give it a minute to set up. Phew, I have to sneeze. Lord have mercy. Let's lift up this side over here. I'm not doing a great job here. I have not done acrylic in a long time. I usually just work with gel, but I need to order some more gel, so I figured, oh, today we'll just extend with our acrylic. Yeah, if you don't work with acrylic and like do it continuously, you get out of the groove. Out of the groove. As you can see here. But I can work with this, so I just wanted a little bit longer of an extension. Okay, we'll let that dry for a sec. While that's drying, let me show you the other products that we're gonna use today. That way you can take a look at those. Let's see here. This will be good too. Now my nails normally don't look like this, even at the worst stage that they are, but it's always possible, right? We learned that real quick. So what I do when my nail is extremely wonky and I'm working on a client is before I do any kind of glitter press or anything, I wanna like thin it down to a decent level where I know I'm gonna be safe when I work with it, and it's not gonna be crazy whenever I get to the part where I really wanna do my nail art and stuff. So we'll do that here in a minute once it dries. What we're gonna be using today to do our nail art is gonna be Creations, which I love these. This is their unicorn effect. And this is number 12. It's kind of an orange. I'll show you in here. So it's a really pretty, almost like a starburst orange. It has a lot of pink glitter flakes in it. Really, really cute. And it looks like, hey Julie, I see you in there. It looks like this once I get it in the nail. I feel like I should have put a little bit more color behind this one, so we're gonna do that too when we work with this one today. The other glitter I'm gonna use is Young Nails, and this one is Chunky Chunks, and it looks like this. So it has a lot of pink and purples flashing at us, a little bit of gold, which I felt like the gold really paired up with that orange really nicely. So we'll do that too when we do it today. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, it's almost done. The other thing, the color I'm gonna be using, let me get my little towelette here because I made a mess yesterday. Okay. We're gonna use Madam Glam in this beautiful color, and it is called The Core. So yeah, we'll use this one, which I think this color went really well with that orange too. Okay, get my little stuff together. Let's go ahead and shape this guy up. And let me show you, there's one more product I wanna grab. Okay, we're also gonna use, so we're gonna put in a little bit more gold than what we have. So I've got from Gemini Cosmetics, I have got, let me tell you what it is, once I get it out here. Oh, in there you'll see, when you look at their glitter on the website, it has like, usually it's numbered. So this one is in the pack numbered number 2. And it's got a lot of flashes of hollow in it and gold, which I really like. I like that gold a lot with our orange. So we're gonna add that back in, put a little bit more today. Okay, the only other thing that we're gonna use to do to cover it and kind of magnify everything is gonna be our Synergy Gel. It's the Synergy Gel Pink Build. Let me show you what that looks like. I'm getting mine wiped off because I used it a lot yesterday. So Build Pink, and it's in the tube. So we'll use that to cover it. And let's go ahead and do this here. All right, let's shape it up a little bit better, shall we? Our mess here. Okay. I'm telling you guys, once you start working with your products, if it's a product that you want to keep working with, you'll want to keep practicing because you do get out of touch with it. Like I said, I've been doing gel and not picking up my acrylic, which I knew was a bad decision, but I just kind of kept doing it. But we're fixing that today. And we'll have a little bit of pain to deal with in the process. Okay, let me get my file. I had a file right here and I don't know what happened to it. Okay, I can show you that. This will be good to show you my filing skills, if you want to call them that. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight across here. So just hold your finger. See if I can hold it good. Oh, and I'm breaking her. Hold on. Well, we'll just do this for now. Okay, then on your side, straight, and apply some pressure. Okay, I'm gonna apply a little bit more pressure. Okay, now for this side, again, come in straight. But I'm kind of going in a little bit because we are doing a coffin. Let's see. Ooh, I came in too much on that one. Okay, let's fix this. Let me see where I am. Oh Lord, we'll take care of this guy over here. Let's see where we are. Come in more over here. Lord, let's see. I have really done a number on this already. Now, do you see what all I've gone? I've gone way wrong here. It's okay though. We can fix it. I think. We might just have to do a shorter nail because I think I've kind of done a number here. Okay, we're gonna still try to fix it. And I'm on the wrong. Let me get my e-file. This little finger. This is why I usually don't like working on these fingers. I wish somebody would invent something a little bit better that's easier to work with than fingers. Like these little plastic guys. Or even like the bigger plastic guys that are more expensive. Or, well, that's not gonna help us right now. Oh Lord. Get in there. Get in there right. Okay, let's get our e-file and shape this up. Okay. She is way crooked. Let me work on her. Let's fix her a little bit better than that. Okay, she's getting there though. I see potential in her, I think. Let's just kind of smooth her out over here. Lord, she came come off the stand again. Okay, we'll get her fixed. Oh yeah, she's pretty crooked. I think it was partly because of how I was holding the form, because I have to hold that form on there, and I wasn't holding it great. It's okay, though, we'll fix it here. Let me get her lifted. Lift her up over here. Okay. All right, she's good enough to show you. All right, let's do that. Let me get her cleaned off here. Now she's got a little bit of blue from my file. Okay, we're gonna start off with our color, which is the Core by Madam Glam. You got a realistic hand for $30? I'm gonna have to look for that on Shein. Okay. I feel like I still have a lot of work to do on my shaping and stuff. I try though, every time I sit down, especially with myself, I feel like I learn the most when I do on myself, because not only do you see what you're doing as you're doing it, but after you finish, and you know, like sometimes you look at it and you think you got it real good, you think you got it, it looks perfect, and there's not any more that you could do to correct it or anything. Then you got to live with it right on your hand, and you're looking at it. And then you do start noticing other things, I feel like. And so that's why I prefer to do on myself, because I feel like I just learn most during those times. But like today, like I just did my nails yesterday, or my nail on one hand. I did that yesterday. I'm already taking it off because I want to do another set. I just don't take it all the way off is what I do. Okay, let me get this in the nuker. Okay, we're in the nuker for 30. Okay, we're gonna pretend that that was 30 seconds just for this little demo here, because it's on this one, so we don't have to worry too much. All right, so now we've got our color on. This will be a little bit of a tacky surface, of course, but I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna start with my chunkiest glitter, which if we're looking, let's see here, we know what that one looks like. So if we're looking at all three of these, we know this one is the first one that I want to use because it's my biggest. We want to put the biggest on the bottom. So then second, what I'll use will be, I'll kind of use these two a little bit at the same time, kind of, because I want, after this one, I want to put my orange, and I want to really beat that down into that pink, like press it down in there. And then the flakies will just kind of be sporadically here and there, just to add a little bit of extra depth. So that's what we're gonna do here. And then we may go in with one more glitter. I'm thinking that we probably will, but we'll approach that bridge when we get to it. That'll be the last glitter if we do it. Just kind of depending on what she looks like. So let me get my little glitter here. Okay, I've got my, this is what I use. It's not the best tool, but it's what I have. So that's what I use. I'm just gonna kind of dip in here and sprinkle, dip, touch, dip, touch, dip, touch. And I really try to keep Anything really chunky, I'll try to keep it towards the middle part. And then the tinier flakes, I'll go around, like I don't worry about putting those on the sides because I know I'm still not gonna file all of it off, you know? Okay, so now we've got those. And I can go ahead probably and go in with this one, and then I'll press everything down. Okay, let me put that there. We'll open this here. That's so pretty. Okay, let me get, I've got something I can use to wipe it off. Okay, I'm just going to kind of dip, touch, dip, touch. Okay. Close that up so I don't get it everywhere. Let me get my little sticker so I can touch this in, and I'm just gonna pat, 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 pat all over, okay? Just kind of cram everything on there. Okay, and then I'm gonna nuke it. Let's get it in the nuker. I do see one little fleck there we go. Okay, get that out the way. Okay, let's go in the nuker with it just for 15 seconds. Okay, now I want to go ahead and put another sticky layer in before we go back in with our bigger flakes. So let's add a sticky layer. Let me grab my base. Here's my base. She's really pretty though. I love that hollow. I didn't put hollow on mine yesterday. Okay, let me just wipe this off a little bit so I don't get glitter in my base. And we'll go back in the nuker for 15. The other glitter that I'm gonna go ahead and grab is my Young Nails. This one is Flash and Burn. So we're gonna add a little bit of that. Okay, let's get her in here. So let's go ahead, we'll do our bigger chunks first. And remember, we're just gonna dip in and touch. I have a bad habit of wanting to like dip in and touch, 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 you know, touch around, but no, we're just gonna dip in, touch, dip in, touch, dip, touch, dip, touch. Okay, there we go. Now, before I press anything in, I'm gonna get my other glitter open. Let's close this one up. Yesterday I have a larger bottle of this Flash and Burn. I spilt it all over my desk. It was everywhere in a thick, huge layer, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's really very, very fine and light, like a powder. Let me see. I want to show you the sparkles. Do you see that? It's very pretty. But anyway, I got it everywhere. It was not fun. Okay, I'm gonna back up just a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna dip in, dip on, dip in, dip on, dip in, dip on. And that's it. Now I do have one that fell off right here. Let me see if I can get it. Okay. All right, again with our sticker, let's just kind of pat everything down. It's okay if something is sticking up or like sticking off. If you can get it up in there nicely, easily, go ahead and do that. Ooh, I've got this really nice chunk down here. Let me just see if I can put it right in the middle here. Whoop, let me try that again. I really want this one in the middle, guy, okay. All right, let's put this in the nuker just to kind of set all that in place. Hang on, there's another one. Let's not waste the pretties. Oh, Lord. Okay, come here, guy. He's running from me. If he doesn't go on, I'm gonna forget him. Okay, he didn't want to go on. Well, let's do one more time. Okay, there, I got him on. Okay, let's stick him in here. Okay, so we got that cured into place. Let's take a look and see if there's anything else we want to add. And I think I do want to add just the tiniest bit of something. Let me grab like a milky white. Do I want to do, ooh, let's do milky blue actually. Let's see, I've got this one from Madame Glam and it is blueberry spritz. I'm gonna drizzle a little blueberry spritz in here. Just cause we wanna see what that looks like, right? Just for added something. Get that back up in there. All right, there we go. Let me zap this for just like 5 seconds. I cannot find my little, whoa, uh-oh, she fell off. Okay, she's not too messed up. So I was gonna say, I've got like the little flashlight, a couple of them, but I need more because I'm finding that I'm misplacing them. So I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit, let you take a look, kind of what we've got going on. I feel like we need something like right here in the middle, like right in here. So let me do this. I'm gonna get a little bit of my base. I'm just gonna kick some off right in here. And let me grab one of these bigger chunks. And let's put this in here. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do a couple. If I can pick up anything else. There we go. quickly knock that down. There, I feel like that did a lot. Okay, 5 more seconds. But the little zapping flashlights are so handy. And I need to get some more because I feel like I misplaced them and then I can't find them when I need them, like in a jiff, like when I need them just real quick. So I need to do that. Okay, let's put this brush up out the way. Okay, next up, we're gonna do our Synergy Gel, our Build Pink, this one. Get my brush, get my gel brush ready. Okay, and I'm just going to, let me show you a little bit better here. I'm just going to, I'm kind of down at the end here of my stuff. I'm just gonna kind of run it like that. Okay, let me go ahead and box that up. And then just gonna kind of move my brush, move it up here. I'm probably gonna need more than what I put down, but we'll come to that in a minute here. I'm gonna start at the back, just kind of roll it to cover all the stuff that we put in here. And roll it this way. Yeah, I do need a little bit more. Go ahead and put that down there. Just a little bit, okay. Squeeze a little bit more here. There. Okay, and again, I'm just going to roll from side to side, just to cover up everything that we've got in here. So we don't want to take any of that off. If we don't have to, some may come off just in the process, but that's okay. We can always add back if we need to. Okay, let me stick this in the nuker because we've got it pretty good. There, okay. Go ahead and get my side over here. Yeah, that's pretty good, okay. Now this one is 60 seconds, so it cooks a little bit longer. I would be cleaning as I'm waiting, however, because of where my desk lamp is right now, I have to hold it in there, otherwise she'll fall out. So I'm just gonna do that for a second. We've got 30 seconds left. Almost done, 5 seconds. Okay, she's done. She's done. All right, now let's go ahead and shape her up. Clean my brush real quick. So that way next time I grab it, I won't have to wait. All right, let's clean her off and shape her up. Normally I would use swipe, but since it's just this little mannequin hand, I'm gonna go ahead and use alcohol. Now let's file her up. And let me see if I can find my better file. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to start. It's kind of hard for me to see from where I am, but I'm just going to start here. And go over this top surface first. Get this bump down a little bit. Okay, let me come at it from this way. I've still got a bigger bump over here. Let me fix that. Okay, let's get our sides and the side. Let's try to shape our tip best we can on this hand here. Okay, that'll give us a good idea of what we got going on here. Okay, let's get her cleaned off. And then we'll top coat. And let's see if she looks prettier than the one I did on myself yesterday. Okay, let's see here. We'll just leave this right here. Okay, let's get our top coat. I think she's gonna be pretty though. I feel like I put more on her than I did myself, so. And then what we're gonna do also, whenever you realize that you have filed some of that off, I'm just gonna come in with my color again in a fine liner, and we're just gonna put it back on. So let's do that. Let me get just a little bit more on here. Okay, that's good. All right, now nuke. And I'm nuking for 60 because this is my top coat, and this particular one takes 60 seconds. So we'll just finish this part, and then we'll kind of compare the two fingers. Okay. So let's take a look, see what we got. brush put up. All right, so this is our finger for today. I think she's really pretty. I actually like that blue in there. This is the one I did yesterday on myself. On mine, I didn't add the blue. I didn't add that pink. I just put it on my solid fingers. I didn't put it underneath, but I like the pink underneath better. And then I didn't put the hollow in mine. But I like the hollow in here better. It's got more flash. Just a little bit more flash. Yeah, those are pretty. So this is a nice pinky orange. So I would wear this color or this particular type of style. I think it would look really good with that blue that I put in here, kind of a steely blue. Or you could do an orange or a pink or a peach. Like mine's kind of a pinky, like a pinky peach color. But I think it looks really good with this now. And then if there's just a completely different color that you'd really like to wear with this, you can always put that on your very, very bottom, that particular color, or use that color to drizzle your color in. You just want a set though that is kind of cohesive, so you do want to bring in the color of your set in your accent nail. Or at least that's what I would do. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave me a little comment and I'll get back with you. If you want to stay around and watch me do some more nails here in about an hour, I'll be removing what I've got on and we're going to do a little bit different encapsulation. It's probably going to be more of like I think I'm going to do a gold, silver, and black encapsulation set because I think that would be really pretty with this. And I'm going to end up doing like a black, silver kind of French on these nails. So that's where I'll kind of tie that in. But I will see you very, very soon. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration tutorial. And again, just if you have any questions, and share this with a nail lover friend if there's someone out there and you want to share the content, I would greatly appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not. I'm here every week making content and I have a ton of videos on my history. So surely you can find something on there that you might enjoy. All right, and I will catch you very, very soon. Thank you for watching.